Hey there, today we're diving into the fascinating world of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, an intricate dance of brain circuits, chemistry, and therapy. Imagine your brain as a busy city with different neighborhoods working together to keep things running smoothly. When trauma hits, it's like a sudden power outage in the emotional district, throwing everything into disarray. PTSD, the amygdala, the brain's alarm system, goes into overdrive, firstly signaling danger even when there's no real threat. Meanwhile, regions like the medial prefrontal cortex and anterior cingulate cortex, which usually help regulate these fear responses, become less active, making it tougher to calm down. Think of it as the brakes failing on your emotional roller coaster. This disruption isn't just in feelings, it also affects how memories are stored. The hippocampus, the brain's librarian for memory, struggles with contextual processing, so intrusive memories and flashbacks become all too real. All this is tied to neurochemical chaos, dysregulation of neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, GABA, and neuropeptide Y, which are like messengers ensuring everything's in sync. Now let's talk about what's happening under the hood. Brain circuits like fiber tracks passing through the right external capsule, left posterior internal capsule, and right cingulum connect these regions. When these pathways are disrupted, it's like communication lines are cut, leading to the symptoms we see. But fear not, there are bright spots in the story. Treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy, including prolonged exposure therapy and eye movement desensitization and processing, aim to rewire those neural circuits thanks to the brain's remarkable synaptic plasticity. Think of it as renovating a house. You repair and strengthen the wiring to restore normal function. On the medication front, psychotropic drugs, especially selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, help balance neurotransmitter levels, calming the hyperactive amygdala and supporting emotional regulation. Sometimes medications like GABA-A, benzodiazepines are used temporarily to reduce arousal and avoidance behaviors, especially when sleep disturbance or high allosteric load are involved. Beyond individual treatments, researchers are on the lookout for diagnostic and prognostic biomarkers, biological signposts indicating how someone might respond to therapy or how severe their symptoms are. These include alterations in cerebral blood flow, especially in areas like the medial temporal cortex, orbitofrontal cortex, and the rostral anterior cingulate cortex, which are crucial for memory, decision-making, and emotional regulation. The goal of these approaches is to restore harmony in the brain's emotional regulation networks. Think of boosting activity in the ventrolateral and dorsolateral prefrontal cortex to improve executive functions and suppress overactive fear responses. This involves not only pharmacology and psychotherapy, but also understanding the biological process at play, like hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis dysfunction, which influences stress hormone release. So whether through therapy, medication, or a combination of both, the hope is to help individuals rebuild their emotional resilience, regulate arousal, regain control of their memories and reaction. Because at the end of the day, healing is all about reconnecting the circuits, replenishing neurotransmitters, and rewiring the brain for a calmer, more balanced tomorrow.